Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is Masolad Visual. In today's training series, we're going to go over the use of a complex profile. You know, our mission statement to give you tips and tricks of Archicad and other BIM softwares. So today we're covering complex profile. Archicad complex profile is usually, it's actually a powerful tool which allows you to accomplish a lot with minimal effort. It's basically, you can create anything in Archicad using complex profiles. That's one of the creative features of Archicad, besides a strong basic modeling and documentation. I think that's the creative part of Archicad. You can create anything you want. You can create any shape, you can model anything. That's part of the creative part of Archicad. And it's I'll show you now how to create this. So as you can see, there are already several profiles created. Like, we believe in complex profile. We've been creating complex profile for a while now, so we've accumulated quite a lot, from walls, cornices, skating, and other building elements that we use on a regular. All this will be available, mind you. All those complex profiles will be available in our latest template. It's coming soon, and stay tuned and be ready to download it, because it'll be up and running maybe in the next 5 days, I think. Not really 5, maybe 2. So yeah, we believe in complex profiles, like, this thing of efficiency and having to minimize time spent. We are giving out such things to you guys to use in daily life. And so yeah, so you can create and edit the complex profiles that are already in the template file. Let me show you how to go there to this profile manager. Let me show you how you go there. So to create a complex profile, you'll use a profile editor window. It's a sort of a separate 2D editing which opens automatically whenever you open a profile to edit. Or you can create a new one. For a new profile, open profile manager, you have to go to options, and then element attributes, and then complex profiles. And then that dialog box which will appear, that's the one we are going to work with. And then you can click new. This is when you click new, and then you can name the profile you are working on. You want to, maybe it's a cornice, so yeah, you can start creating. Like, you see that dotted line, that's the reference point, and that's where you have to position your profile, like which side you want to, but you need to be at the center or on the side of the reference point. Just one tip you need to know. The reference point is really important for complex profiles. And then you draw whatever you want. Maybe let's say you get a catalog of objects or anything you want to trace over. One thing you need to know is you use fill tools. You use fill tools to draw over. Like, it's not a 2D. Yes, you can draft a 2D, and you magic wand the fills. That's how you create a component. Use the fill tool to draw or edit the cross section of a profile, and then with the usual 2D techniques to achieve your desired shape. That's how you trace the shape of your cross section, and then it'll extrude. That from SketchUp you extrude, from AutoCAD you extrude. It works similar. You extrude the section it automatically extrudes, not you, but then you can, spread it at any dimension you want, and then use fill selection settings to assign building materials. Remember I told you draw with fills, and then the building element that's been used, that's the fill that you're going to use. Anything that's made of a fill is going to be extruded, remember that. So be careful, be aware of what you're drawing. So if you're drawing a cornice like this, you just outline the cornice with the fill, and then assign the building material the fill. If the cornice is as pine, as whatever wood, you assign that material. If you're drawing balustrades, you assign material balustrades. If you're applying a wall, a cavity wall, you assign different kind of fills. You can have different kind of fills in the complex profile. The thing is to maintain, is to achieve whatever object you want. You can create from foundations, your beams. You can create anything you want. This is the creative side of Archicad. So this is where you can go all out in Archicad. Archicad has been limited in terms of modeling, but this creative part, this profile manager part, it works really good. It allows you to draw to the equivalent of section through the element, extrude that combination of shapes along the path of the wall, column, beam. So you need to choose what this complex profile is going to work with. Like you need to select that thing, use with, like I'll show you use with. I want this cornice to work with a wall and a beam. I like to use beams because beams, they can intersect really properly. So make sure you click and beam and walls as well. And then note, and then your cross-sectional profile can contain multiple fields, like I already said, right? And then they'll be saved together as a single profile. Remember that. Remember to save. You save. You can have a lot of you can have a lot of complex profiles. Remember, this is how you create a new, and then you duplicate, and then you rename, and then you edit. You can go over until you perfect it, like duplicate, rename, and edit. So that's basically it for today, guys. Stay tuned for this download, the latest template you're working on. It's really you've been working on it since the early beginning of the year, so I think it's ready for being launched. So you're gonna have a lot of building elements, tools to optimize your workflows, such things, favorites. We have favorites of this complex profiles with the classifications for easy scheduling, and everything from windows, doors, everything, complex profiles, cornices, and stay tuned, guys. That's it for today. I was just showing you a tip, how to use complex profiles and editing or even creating new profiles, and I hope you got something out of it. And if you like this video, please leave us a thumbs up, and if you're new here, guys, subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. And be creative, stay tuned, and have yourself a creative day. Bless. See you in the next video.